something. That's okay. I'm going back to bed anyway. Quick, Cade. What's Cader? He's my favorite boy.
Hello, Marie. I'm doing okay, Marie. How are you? John, and beer for my horses. Are you still in New York? You're just tired. We'll take you a nap. We went out to eat after we went to church. And then we come home and took a nap. Family reunion in New York. Awesome, John. Grab you a snack, because I am. Hello, fat boy. Well, good deal, John. Post it. Wisconsin Greg. And by golly, heavy on that mister. I missed my mouth, believe it or not. John's private pirate radio. Drone nut. Hey, he has been going nuts there at the back door because them chicken livers is in your purse. You better go give them to him.
Oh, that's what he's doing. What you doing? Oh.
Yeah, I know, John. I busted both of your channels. We went to Ponderosa, and they have these chicken livers. Okay. So I got 3 of them and put them in a napkin, and Pam put them in her purse. Well, they've been sitting there at the back door. Her purse is at the back door, and he can smell them. And he is about to have a fit. Kate, or a little dog. I would have given them to him, but she said she wanted to give them to him this time. So okay. Oh man, them are good. These are muffins. I bought one at the hospital this morning. I went and got us some bacon for tomato, uh, bacon and tomato sandwiches. We'll probably have one tomorrow. But I had to have one of these. And they're a muffin and they're banana nut. Oh man, they're good. I have trouble doing that, John, switching back and forth. Used to, you could go to your creator studio, your icon, and just click on different. Well, I can't do that now. I don't know why. I gotta go to a full page survey or something to get it switched. Did you give them to him?
Got 2 of them. I tore them up in little pieces. Put them in the fridge.
It's me, Brian. Yeah. Boy, it's almost gone though. My day has been great. If you're talking to me, fat boy. I got up. I don't know. It was about 6:30. Well, couldn't get in the hot tub because it was raining, which is not a bad thing because we need the rain in our yard, and I'm sure the farmers do too. Greater Angela, let me check out your channel. I am sub to you. 175 buses. Wow. She likes trains. Uh, Greater Angela, I'm doing fine. There is a link for Greater Angeline. Maybe that's how you spell it or say it. Okay. Sorry about that. But anyhow, there's a link for his channel. Thank you for pointing that out. Hello, Iron Dog. How are we? Woo, woo, woo. Are you a year older? You and Kevin? Hey, they think the same thing about my name. The Barnyard Chicken. How are you tonight? Well, it's almost night, ain't it? Get him, fat boy. So, Arnold, did you have a good birthday? I was tickled to death to see you and your brother both at the same time. He makes you look little. Well, that's a good deal, Arnold. Um, Arnold, you say yay or nay, but you know you're welcome on my panel anytime. Okay, so that's almost 12 o'clock in the UK. God the good one, hello to you. Uh, Maria, I believe is how you pronounce your name, gives me hugs. John's back. Okay, Arnold, you always ask me, and I just want to make sure I give you the return invite. Well, there's two names. It's pretty close. Oh, your famous French fries. Them always look good. Well, we went to Ponderosa, so I this morning I bought a butternut muffin. I just ate it. I went to a birthday party yesterday. A guy asked me to video his birthday party, and it took quite a long time. I did have a couple of hamburgers there, and when I got home, Pam had made these cookies, and they were pretty thin, you know, to my defense. So I ate a couple stacks of them. Well, I checked my sugar today. At noon, it was 243, I believe it was. So now I'm going to have to idle her back a little bit. Rich life of the road trips. How are you today? To 238. There's the link for Rich Life of Road Trips. Check his channel out. Aaron Willis, gamer. How are you? Oh, that sounds good, fat boy. Biscuits and gravy. Man, that's where I get in trouble. Been hot today. We had one heck of a storm yesterday evening. I don't know, about 5 o'clock. Man, the heavens opened up and the wind blew and it bellered, knocked electric out in one town west of us. I hope they got power restored at that house. If they're made right, Rich Life, I have had some bad biscuits and gravy. That sounds good, Arno. Mexican skillet. Cool. It does sound good, dog. Uh, Never went to Waffle House for biscuits and gravy. We had one in Mid Sands, and well, in fact, we had two, and they closed both of them down. Butter. I never used butter in the gravy before. That might be different. Scrambled eggs, potatoes, ham, jalapeno sausage gravy over the top, and cheese Texas toast. That sounds like Heat Hall and their grandpa sticking his head out the window. What's for supper, Grandpa? He names off that would just melt in your mouth. That's pretty good, Arno. And that sounds excellent. You got that right. Reef 169. Reef in the house. Tim's World. How are you? It's a wonder we didn't come in there with hairballs. There's a link right there for Reef 169, and that's what he's got, 169 subs. If you'd check out his channel, might give him some channel love. It's a good thing it's not Route 13. I uh, I encourage everyone to check each other's channel out. You have a Route 666. Now, why would they name one of them? My GPS said it says something about Route 666. Virginia, cool. Well, Rich Life just banned them. If they come on there and mess with you, just ban them from your channel and ban them from comments on your channel. Don't pay them any mind. Just ban them. Then they won't be able to get on your channel and be a hater. And if they talk about you, let it go, as long as you ban them. Well, just keep banning them. Kane, beeping. Hello, how are you? Welcome to our live stream. Got 320 buses. Kane beeping. There's a link for his channel. If you would like to check him out. Oh my gosh. John's going to play with a pocket knife. Get 911 on the speed dial. I've had some trolls, and like I said, I just banned them, and if they come back a different channel, hit it again. I don't know, fat boy. I've been trying to find that button on my phone. Maybe it's on a smartphone. I've got one of them rotary cell phone, flip phone. Did mom give you your chicken livers? Yeah, that's right, John. There's no button for it. Oh no, that's not good, rich life. Okay, Kane, thank you very much. Take breaks from mowing. Water is your friend and shade. Oh, kicks on 66. Wow. Well, I made a live stream, my last one, and I have no idea what had took place, but I got a yellow dollar sign on it, and they haven't took away yet. Maybe they won't. It just says it's not suitable for advertising. But I got my watch time with it, so I accomplished what I wanted. I thought I was getting yellow signs because I was putting a whole bunch of ad breaks on my channel. Hello, Tammy Sprinkle. I got on Bobby's channel just in time to watch him sign off. They do. Did they delete it or you deleted it? Rich Life. Oh, me delete it. Hello, Bobby. Did the storm go through? Well, but I got the watch time off of it. It's not going to cause a problem. They just uh, they just won't run the ads on it. But I have already made, I think, 8 cents on it. A lot of times when I get a yellow dollar sign, if I just leave it alone, it'll go away. It'll go back to green. Day drunk gamer. Well, welcome to our channel. 187 buses and a bunch of game videos. Cool. Rich Life. Now, if it was a copyright, if I had a copyright on that video, I'd definitely take it down then. There is a link to DA Drunk Gamer. Check his channel out. I have 599, but can get it until I get 800 more subs. Oh no, you had almost $600 and you got to get 1,000 buses before you can get your money. Wow. Good deal, Bobby. There you go, Grizz. Hey, I like your plumbing job. Uh, that will work. What you did will work, but it's a shame that you got to do all them uh, reducing bushings and all that to get down to inch and a half. Well, good luck, Rich Life. No kidding. Port Deanna. Okay. Is it on my end or your end? So am I buffering for anybody else other than Grizz? Okay, thank you, Marie. All right. Well, I know here a while back somebody said I was buffering real bad, and it was everybody. Bobby says, nope, don't think so. I think you will. Rich Life, just hang in there. Hello, Kathy. I'll do an iron dog. You're looking lovely this evening. Oh, wouldn't that be something? powder puff. There you go. I just had to say that because Iron Dog always says it. I can't copy it. As long as I mention his name, it'll be okay. Yep, that's right, Iron Dog. That's what you always say. That's a good one, Grizz. Oh my heavens. Oh man. You need to catch up on sleep, Bobby. Oh, that's super glue. Called a blowout. Need you to put one of them barbecue grill igniters. Hello, mister. How are you tonight? Yeah, mister, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce your name. So I know I can get the mister right. So you are welcome to our live stream. And I'm tickled to death that you're here. If I was to hear it said, then I could repeat it. But Bobby, I believe if I slept on that couch, I'd make sure that my head was pointed out instead of the behind side. Well, we have received a little bit of rain here, and there's rain in different places in our area, but it's south of us, about 60 miles south of us, coming underneath. Now, down in Tennessee and Alabama, there's a bunch of clouds down there. We could still use some rain. I'm trying to get my grass transplanted, and the little plugs that I've transplanted, they're doing great, but they're just not spreading. But they will. They will eventually. It's zoysia grass, and I'm sure that you can buy seed, but I don't have any luck with seed. So I just took some plugs out of the front yard and put them in the back. I had a bunch of this creeping Charlie and I guess you would call it buckhorn. It's a wide leaf weed. Well, I sprayed that whole area with Roundup, and I've waited over 2 weeks before I transplanted my grass. So the Roundup is gone. It's not actually Roundup. It's called Guy Star. It's supposed to have more stuff in it that Roundup has, but it's more powerful, and it does kill. But now I've heard that stuff causes cancer, so it kind of scares me. But I don't never spray in great quantities, and I don't deliberately breathe it. So, and you just use 6 ounces to a gallon of water. And I always wash my hands after using it. So, did everybody leave? I figured somebody'd have comment about the Guy Star, like Roundup. I just updated my GPS. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Marie. This is a pretty neat device. It's called a Garmin. Uh, don't have very good reception here in the house, but we're going to Indianapolis this Friday night, and I just want to make sure I got it updated because there's going to be a wedding downtown Indianapolis. So it just saves a lot of trouble. Okay. Okay, Iron Dog. Maybe we ought to go over to your channel. Um, let's see, how long have I been on here? I have not been on here quite an hour yet. Okay, we'll see you there, dog. Oh, at 8 o'clock. Okay. Well, I've got a while then. Well, that's good, Wisconsin Greg. I uh I don't have a smartphone, and I just stick this to uh, the windshield, and that way I can watch it, and it'll talk to you, and what have you. Well, that's another half hour. That'll be good. You go ahead and start at 8 o'clock. That'll be 7 o'clock my time, and then I'll come visit you there. You ain't get rid of me. Hello, JD and Allie. John's still here. Good deal. We're up to 16 people. I know, Greg, them smartphones is the cat's meow, but I don't have a smartphone, and I'm not going to get one because I like the $25 a month just for the peace of mind that I can call you and talk to you, or vice versa. If I want to look up something or whatever, I've got a computer. And when I travel, I've got a laptop. I can look up stuff. So for no more traveling I do, it wouldn't benefit me to have one. There's Tim's World again. I just can't see paying $100 and some for a smartphone, the service. I've got enough. I pay $148 for internet, television, and uh, internet, television, and telephone. It's all one package deal. Yeah, I do. I do use a laptop if I'm at the hotel room. Uh, can't use it going down the road though. No, Grizz, we ain't doing it. You can't talk us out of it. We're not going to bust to you. No, no. You just go ahead and keep making them videos. I watch every one of your videos at least one time in a week's time. Allie, how are you? Allie and Tim's World's talking about uh, cooking. Oh man, Well, Grizz and JD, right here where I'm sitting, it's 72 degrees. And I got the ceiling fan blowing. I love it. Better get you some natty ice. I'm going to have to get some of that just to try it. Our dog's going to go live in 30 minutes. Cool. I probably could run my videos, edit my videos on my laptop. But I've got a 32 gig memory SD card, and I just wait until I get home. You use spinach in your smoothies? I like spinach, but that doesn't sound good, Allie. But if you was to make it, I would taste it. It doesn't sound good, but I would try it. It kind of sounds too healthy for me. Okay. Well, if you don't taste it, why do you want to use it? That's right. Um, Pam got a whole pineapple and she peeled it and cut it up. And it is amazing how sweet that is. You know how pineapple, if you don't put sugar with it or whatever, it's real tart. Not this one. Man, it is excellent. Yeah, I eat spinach. I do like spinach. Oh, that would be good in a smoothie. It actually would. I'm laughing at Grizz's comment. If you eat too much spinach, it would become a smoothie. Yeah. Marie, I don't have COPD, but I do have sleep apnea. Oh, here we go. Maybe she'll answer. Hello, Nolan. How are you? Pam's on the phone, but I'll tell her that you said hi. Okay, John. Hurry. I'm sorry to hear that, Marie. So if you have to have the oxygen, have at it. I would look into that little machine that makes the oxygen. I talked to a guy I know, and he said that it works great. You don't have to lug around that big tank and or worry about running out of oxygen. Then you can just charge it into your car. John, John, you are funny. So, Marie, do you have either a CPAP or a BiPAP machine with your oxygen? When I got my BiPAP machine, they wanted me to use oxygen. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, you can breathe a lot better in the cool air conditioning. But anyhow, they wanted to bring my BiPAP machine and hook me up with oxygen, and I told them, I said, just forget it. They said, what do you mean forget it? I said, you're just trying to raise the bill by bringing me oxygen. I don't need that. I just need the BiPAP machine because, see, I quit breathing at night when I sleep. And I really do like my machine now. It's just hard to get used to. And every night when I first put it on, I have to put it on and kind of calm down to where I can go back to sleep. Yeah. And see, I'm claustrophobic, and that just totally works on me. So I talked the doctor into let me have Xanax, and I take one of them right before I go to bed, and then that kind of calms that being claustrophobic with that mask, you know. I'll bet it would dry your throat out. Now you're making a joke because of you couldn't drink enough mountain water, but with the BiPAP machine, if I open my mouth, because I still have a full face mouth, it will dry my mouth out. But I don't wake up gasping for air. Yep. But I know I've had sleep apnea a lot longer than I treated it. I got my machine in 2011. And when I first got it, home health, they brought it. They didn't help me with, I told them, I said, I'm not getting enough air. And she came and she turned it up. I said, how you turn that up? Well, I can't show you. Why not? I said, okay, I'll look it up on the internet. And I adjusted my numbers. So when I went on Medicare, they had me to take another sleep study. And the technician let me see what my new numbers was. So I come home and changed the numbers, and it got my count way down. Yeah, I do have a water bath on mine. You can heat the water, but I don't do that. I I don't turn the heater on because I can't stand the heat, and I just put the distilled water in it like you're supposed to, and just let the water or the air blow across it. I'm doing good, Grandpa, All American Grandpa. Thank you for stopping by. So it does put moisture. Shelley, 1965. No summer rain yet. Okay. Well, we don't want a gully washer. Well, I appreciate it, Grandpa, and you're more than welcome here. Now, uh, I just got notification. Of course, uh, Iron Dog said that he was going live at 8 o'clock, and at 6:30 my time, I got a notification that Iron Dog was going live in 30 minutes, which now it's 17 minutes. So I will be shutting down about that time and going to his channel and watching him and supporting him. Marie, that's a good thing to try. You can always put it on if you need it. But just, don't try to overdo it. But back in 2011, I was working outside and the heat and the cold and the dirt and the mud, blood, and the beer, you know. So I wasn't having trouble like that, but I could sit down in a chair in a room full of people talking and go to sleep. Just flat go to sleep. And then I'd be sitting there and I'd go gasping for air, you know. And the guys would wake me up and say, "Hey, man, are you okay?" Yeah, I'll be okay. So I told the doctor about it. And he said, "Well, we'll get you a sleep study." That's right, Marie. I hope you don't depend on it totally. I'm kind of curious how that hooks into the CPAP machine. How that does that go through the machine or hook right to your mask? I'm kind of curious how that works. Well, see, if I just had oxygen, I don't think that would work for me because I need that pressure to push in to keep my airways open. That's that's what I use. And before they would order, I have a bottle of distilled water attached to my oxygen. Okay, so you don't use a CPAP machine, just your oxygen. Nope. All American Grandpa. This October will be 4 years that I retired. I have I worked for 40 years, lugging, pushing, tugging, pulling, carrying drywall, carrying cement, all that, all of the above. And I just tore my body completely up. So I got the opportunity to draw disability, and I got out of there. So it's not like I've sat on my duff all my life and not work. Okay, just oxygen. All right. See that would not work for me because I have to have the air pushed through my lungs to keep me open. So I get a little bit of a check, and back in 2010, I paid my house off right before I had my hip surgery. So see, I've got a hip replacement. So how old are you? I am 61. And like I said, 4 years ago, so that would have been, I retired at, okay, you'll be 63 in November. Okay. And then I'll be 62 in December. Now I don't just totally sit on my duff now. I if we have a repair that needs to be done around the house, I try to take care of it the best that I can. And I still mow the yard. 66. Well, you don't look over a day over 62, Marie. But anyhow, I don't have a huge yard. If I'm doing okay, I can mow the whole yard. I got a lot of trimming to do with the push mower, but I can mow the whole yard in about 30 to 40 minutes. Yes, it's a hard job. I used to what they called stock it. They would say, want 20 sheets in this room and 20 in another room. You know, they called it stocking it and you would carry it upstairs. Yeah, Bobby's a young pup. Yep, you're as young as you can be. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm a fart, but I'm older than you are, Grizz. But Grandpa, I pretty well lucked out of it because I was able to draw a disability, and they claimed that I got more money drawing disability as to wait until I was 62 and draw Social Security. Okay, now what is core board? We would carry 4 by 12 half-inch drywall upstairs or downstairs. So that's 2 sheets. So that's 1 inch. I've never heard it is, oh, okay. Um, Now we always used water resistant drywall. And then we started carrying stretch board. It was 4 by 54 inches wide. And that way you could put 2 sheets on a wall and it give you a 9 foot ceiling. That way you'd only have one seam. And we carried quite a bit of this too.
I thought it was Monday morning when I woke up.
Yeah, that's right, Grizz. we was the suppliers. And back in the day, that's what we did. We'd stock the drywall, plus the other tasks that we'd have at the lumberyard. So yes. Okay, Grandpa, are you talking to me about getting something off of YouTube? I finally made my $100 threshold, and I put the information in there for my social security number and my bank account and all that. So I guess the end of the month, then they'll put it in my account. Yep. And I got monetized in November. So, it's not a fast moving game. Hello, Patrick. So it's more for fun. Thank you very much, Grandpa. Um, I wish that they'd send me a check instead of just direct deposit it in my account. So somehow I'm going to try to print that out so I can store that amount, my first check from YouTube. Just got home Friday the 13th. When I got my, yeah, don't click on the ads, Bobby. You rotten. I won't say it. But anyhow, my disability, they put it direct deposit into my checking account. But the first payment that I got was as a check. They sent me a check and they said, now, from now on, you'll get it direct deposit. So I did cash it, but I made a copy of that check. And I've got it out in my workshop in the garage. Put it on the wall so that I know my first check, disability. And then after 2 years, after you get your 24th check, they automatically sign you up for Medicare. You have no choice. You have to take it. Now that's not a bad thing because they pay well. They pay 80% of your medical bills, your doctor visit, and the beauty part of it is her insurance. I'm on her insurance from her work, and it picks up the rest of it. So you're going to the VA or Virginia? I think it's VA, and that's good. And I think there was a guy that told me that he's on VA, that he didn't have to take the Medicare. But see, that's a tricky thing about it. if you don't sign up for Medicare when they offer it, then they penalize you when you do get around to where you need it. So be careful with that and make sure you look into that. Okay, Bobby. Don't forget to watch Iron Dog here in a little bit. I'll probably get a notification here in a little bit, then I'll shut down. So I'm going to stay on here. We got 7 people watching yet. The VA is a wonderful, wonderful program. So, All American Grandpa, thank you, sir, for your service. Thank you for serving our country. I want to make sure I tell you that, because without you people, we wouldn't have the freedom that we have today. Okay, Grizz. Yes. Now, if I had been drafted, then I would have went, but I wasn't, and I don't know if they would have took me because I was flat-footed and all that. But I think that I served our country by delivering materials to homes and working that way. My father was in the Navy. My uncle was in the Merchant Marines. Uh, Very important. I know that the Iron Dog is a veteran. Well, Grizz, go over and shoo them off. Yep. Okay. Everyone on here, I'm going to shut the channel down. I just got a notification that Iron Dog has went live. Uh, Grizz, you're welcome to stay, but I'm going to go see Iron Dog for a while. Okay. Well, Grandpa, I appreciate you coming. Thank you very much. Good luck on your retirement. I have enjoyed it. I miss my customers, and I see a lot of them when I go to Walmart. Okay. All right. So for right now, I thank each and every one of you. I'm gonna leave the chat up as long as it stays up. So may the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.